Sixers fans, welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Lawrence Arnell, and this is Sixers City, where we talk Philadelphia 76ers basketball. I know today is a special day. It's a day we've all been looking forward to. It is the start of training camp. The Sixers are home. They are ready to practice, and today was media day. And there's a lot of really interesting things to go over about media day, and I know we're all really looking forward to getting into that. But today is also a somber day. It is a day where we receive some tragic news for basketball fans, especially guys from my generation who grew up watching ball in the 90s and the 2000s. The passing of NBA legend, Hall of Famer, Dikembe Mutombo. Mutombo was 58 years old, and he succumbed to brain cancer. By all accounts, Dikembe Mutombo was just an absolutely wonderful human being. I've never heard tale of anybody who had anything bad to say about Dikembe Mutombo, and this news is particularly striking to those of us here in Philadelphia because Dikembe Mutombo spent about a season and a half here back in the early 2000s. If you were around for it, it was a hell of a time, and it was the last time that our beloved 76ers made it to the finals. Dikembe Mutombo and Allen Iverson took this team to the finals against Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, who were on a roll. Those guys were on an absolute tear that year. And you could talk about the competition that they faced on the way there, or whether or not they were, steamrolling really people, or if they were getting any help. But ultimately, they were undefeated that year. 2001 finals, the Los Angeles Lakers were undefeated in the postseason until they ran into the Sixers, headed by Allen Iverson and Dikembe Mutombo. And I just wanted to take some time to talk about an NBA Hall of Famer who the NBA community has lost today. Dikembe Mutombo, 58 years old, succumbing to brain cancer. I got some stats here. I got Dikembe Mutombo's stats. His career stats, 1,196 games, 9.8 points per game, 10.3 rebounds, and an assist. 1,196 games. That's impressive. He was drafted in, I think it was 99? I'm sorry. Yeah, 1999 I got here. He was drafted. More Dikembe Mutombo stats. We've got him. So we all came to know him. He was drafted by the Nuggets. He was drafted by the Nuggets, and he spent some time in Atlanta, and made his way here to the city. In 2001, he played 26 games with us that season. And he scored, he played 33 minutes a game, 11.7 points per game. He was very consistent scoring up until that point in time. Even the following season, 11.5, before he started kind of sliding back some as he aged. But of note, the year he helped take the Sixers to the final, 14.1 rebounds per game. Dikembe Mutombo was an absolute monster. And 1.3 assists. I don't have his. Let me see if I can find his block number. His block numbers. I don't see his blocks. I don't see his blocks here. Dikembe Mutombo blocks. Dikembe Mutombo block stats. Defensive Player of the Year, 95, 97, 98, and 2001. Again, so it was the Sixers. The Sixers, the year we went to the finals, very much remind me of the Timberwolves last year. We had Allen Iverson, who was an All-Star and MVP. We had Dikembe Mutombo, Defensive Player of the Year. We had Aaron McKee, Sixth Man of the Year, right? Larry Brown might have been Coach of the Year that year. We had a very similar makeup to what the Timberwolves had this year. That's why those guys were very interesting to me to watch last season. Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, Defensive Player of the Year. Nas Reed, Sixth Man of the Year. It was a very, very similar dynamic to what the Sixers had going on. So I had a keen understanding of what the folks in Minnesota felt like they had this season. Those guys were really on a roll, and they really reminded me of the 2001 Sixers, which included Dikembe Mutombo. And I just thought that this was an appropriate time to take some time out and remember Dikembe Mutombo, because he is, even though he was only here for a little while, he was supremely impactful and really left his mark on Philadelphia sports. It's been a long time since we've seen our Sixers do the kind of thing that they were doing that year, and we're also in a position with the start of the season today with the media day, getting to meet the guys who we think might be in a position to take us back to that place, right? We could be on our way past the second round again, and these guys could just... I told y'all I wasn't going to keep saying if we could stay healthy. Spoiler alert, it's a huge theme at Media Day today, so we'll talk about that in another video. As of right now, rest in peace to Dikembe Mutombo. My condolences to the Mutombo family, to the members of the NBA who got to play against, who had the unfortunate experience of having to try to go to the basket against the great legend that is Dikembe Mutombo. My condolences to you all, and thank you for joining me for this one. If you like the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You know, the buttons are down there. They're just waiting for you, right? And do yourself a favor, get close to God, and whatever you do good first. Peace.